Hey Kel Kats, welcome back to another episode of Intalkxicated. I am your host, Kelsi Davies, and I am here by myself today. Maddie is at her mother's house, which is so sad. And I don't have any special guests for today, so it's just me, and Lola. Lola's here as well. Lola's my haunted doll, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about. But I just want to start out episode 7 by telling you guys my intoxicated choice of the night. Comment below if you guys have an intoxicated choice that you're using while listening to me. I did pack a bowl, so weed was my choice as usual. Pretty much every time will probably be weed. So I kind of left the last podcast off by talking about reincarnation. I'm not sure if any of you believe in reincarnation or what. So I'll explain reincarnation a little bit here. So basically it's the idea that your soul can be reincarnated into another body, being, or whatever, but it's reincarnated, you know, so you live multiple lives as a human or as something else. It's just this big theory that is very, very intriguing to me. Just being a psychic medium, I kind of question that a lot, just based on everything I've seen and everything I've experienced, and I know Amanda kind of questions it too. Amanda is a good friend of mine. She's a medium. She actually helps me with my mediumship because she sees ghosts like she sees people, which is so mind-blowing. So I'm just gonna start off by saying I do personally believe in reincarnation. I actually have had a few weird experiences with possibly remembering my past life. So I've had this dream. It's like a reoccurring dream. I have it very, very often, but it feels so real when I'm in this dream, and it's a place I've never ever been to. It's not like somewhere I've seen in a movie. Like, this is somewhere I have just not seen before, but I know that it is a real place. Sometimes I'm on like a small boat, like a speedboat sometimes. And then other times I'm in a battlefield, but to me it feels like the same exact battle. I'm just in different areas, and I have a big gun with me. And in this dream or past life memory, whatever this is, I'm always a man and I am fighting for my life. And whenever I have this dream, I wake up and I just feel like that was my past life, and that is showing me how I died in a past life, which sounds nuts. But I don't know if you guys have watched Surviving Death. It's on Netflix. It's super interesting. It's about mediums. They kind of like experiment with mediums. And then there's these guys who are like neuroscientists or neurosurgeons or something. Like, they do like everything on the brain, you know? And they even question a lot of things. They question a lot of experiences they've had with patients who have said they floated over their body and they saw the exact tools that all these doctors were using when they were operating on them, and just all these weird experiences. And they also talk about children who have had past life memories. There's just a lot of circumstances where children have told their parents that I remember my past life. I remember I was a man or I was a woman and this was my name and this is how many kids I had. Like, there's actually cases out there like this, and it's like, how would a child make that up? And it's like things that a child would not know. I think there was this one in Surviving Death, and this kid remembered being like a pilot and he knew what the plane was called and all this stuff about a plane, and it's like, how the heck would he know that? Like, I don't understand. So that's just something that I've always wondered. I have asked spirits, and I don't even know if spirits really know or if they're not allowed to tell us or what. Deep down I do feel like that is a thing. But I also believe that there is a great beyond or a heaven or something else that you go to. But maybe you're here on earth, like your soul, reincarnating in order to learn lessons and improve your soul as a whole, which kind of rhymes, but I'm going with it. I feel like there is a reason that we're here, and maybe it is for our soul's purpose, or maybe it's for something else. I don't think we'll ever know until we're there, or maybe we'll never know. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about that and what you guys think about reincarnation, if you think that it is real. Definitely open to open-minded people. That's what this podcast is for. If you're not an open-minded person, just scootle on out of here, you know, because that's just not what we do here. Just keep an open mind. You can have your own beliefs. You are so open to have your own beliefs. But the one thing I can't stand is when people force their beliefs on other people. Like, I don't like that, and I would never want to force my beliefs on you. So whatever you guys believe in, I'm here to share what I believe in, and I'm all ears to what you guys believe in, so I just wanted to put that out there. Maybe let's ask the spirits if they believe in reincarnation, just to see what comes through. I'm gonna use the Spirit Box app. To get this app, you can visit my YouTube channel. It's KelsiDavies. That is my YouTube channel. If you guys want to see this podcast live as well, you can see me and all my being here. And if you go to any of my video descriptions, you will see the link to this Spirit Box app for iPhone and Android. I also have a link where you can find it in my Instagram and my TikTok, so you guys got the links all there if you guys want to try out this app. It's so accurate, and that's coming from a medium. So phones can do pretty much anything that the radio can do, you know, like, and usually spirit boxes are little radios, but the phone using this, it's so damn accurate and so much easier to hear than the Spirit Box. I'm like, I don't even use the Spirit Box anymore. I use this app. So Lola sitting. Yeah, Lola's sitting in the chair across from me. Lola, do you think reincarnation is real? What the heck was that? I don't know what that was. Lola, do you think reincarnation is real? Yes or no? Yes! I literally heard yes. I don't know if you guys heard it too. But that's like really, really interesting to me. Yes. I don't know, unless they're just like joking or something, but I heard yes. Moving on to the next topic, I actually wanted to talk about the moon and the energy from it. We kind of left off with that as well. I kind of wanted to talk more about it. In my previous podcast, if you guys didn't listen or watch it, I mentioned like kind of what I noticed when I was at the beach one day. I just noticed the waves and how they move, and I was like interested, because if the moon makes the waves move that way, and the waves are so intense some days and they're so mellow some days, and you know, it's just all changes of energy and gravity and all that, what does the moon do to us as humans? Because we are made up of a large portion of water, and it's like, if the moon has that much effect on water, then it's like, what does it have as an effect on us? Like our souls or our bodies even. Some people actually, their periods are synchronized up with like the moons, which is super interesting to me. I know a lot of my friends have synchronized periods with like the new moon or the full moon, like they'll know that that's when they start their period. Have you ever been like driving? Like, I'll be driving on the road one day and I'll notice that drivers are so much more aggressive some days than others. Some days they'll just be swerving in through traffic and it'll just be like super intense. There'll be people honking or people getting in arguments, or you're feeling angry that day. But it's like, that day is just super aggressive, or you go to the store and people are just like being super rude. It's like, as a whole, I've noticed that the energy like every day is so different. And then some days people will just be driving super duper slow. Everyone's mellow. Everyone seems a lot slower than usual, more tired. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. Please let me know, because I can't be the only one who noticed this. I just mainly notice it when I'm on the road. You can just tell the energy by the way the cars are moving in front of you. So look out for that next time you go to the store, or next time you go driving, or I don't know, if you hang out with your friends, just notice the energy, if it's different or if it's the same. And going into what affects that, the moon. So it's like, a lot of people on TikTok, if you're into spirituality, there's the spiritual side of TikTok, and we all kind of tell each other, like, remind each other when the new moon is or when the full moon is, when it's time to manifest. Like the other week, we had this pink super moon, and the energy was beautiful. Like, it was so great for manifesting. Everyone was freaking out over this pink supermoon because it was super important. It's a rare moon phase or something, not sure about all that. But I manifested that night, and some of my manifestations came true literally like the next day, which it was that powerful. But with your manifestations, you have to be super specific. If you guys don't know what manifesting is, I will also get into that. So manifestation is the idea that you can create your own reality, which I 1000% believe in. Like Jim Carrey talks about it, Oprah talks about it. A lot of big celebrities gained their success with manifestation. And I know I have gained my success on like TikTok and stuff, you know, from manifesting. And it's not just like sitting there and being like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. No, you have to put in the work. But if you truly believe in your manifestation and you feel like it is real, and in all my manifestations, just by doing that method of believing and knowing, it's like a sense of knowing that this is what's gonna come. This is your reality. You know that this is going to happen. I would always tell myself, I'm gonna hit 1 million TikTok followers. I know I'm gonna hit 1 million TikTok followers. I'm going to. I have 1 million. You act like you have it. You act like you already have it. The feelings you get when you have it. All the emotions that you feel, you just experience it, and that is the best way that I have manifested a lot of things in my life, and I truly believe in it. Jim Carrey, he wrote himself a $10 million check, put it in his wallet, and he would look at it all the time whenever he was getting money out or anything. He was reminded of that $10 million, and it started getting super crumbled, and it started getting super old. And years after, he books Dumb and Dumber, and he gets a check for $10 million. So that's just like a pure example of manifesting. He truly believed, like, I'm going to have this money. I wrote myself a check for this. I'm going to get this money. I'm going to get it successfully. You have to be specific. Meditating helps a lot. Even like using crystals. I've just gotten so deep into it. I'm not forcing you guys to try it. I'm just saying it's definitely really, really helped. I ask my spirit guides, I ask my angels to listen to my manifestations, call out to them. I have like candles. I don't know. I do these like full rituals, but it's not like anything, you know, anything witchy, no curses, no spells. It's just the sense of knowing and believing, and knowing my spirit guides are listening to me and my angels are listening to me, or God is listening to you. Whatever you believe in, that is how to manifest. I don't know. This is just something that I've been living by, and it has definitely helped me so much. I have never been happier and more confident with myself just by getting into all this. And this is just something I wanted to talk about because success is in you. You can be successful. I think everyone has the capability to be successful and to go for your dreams and to get whatever you want in life. But if you go about it in a positive way and a healthy way, and you know that you deserve it, and you higher your vibrational frequencies, whatever you put out into the world is what you get back. That is what I truly believe. If you're super angry all the time, you're gonna attract angry people. If you're super negative, you're gonna attract negative people. But if you are genuine and you are happy, you will attract those genuine and happy people. It's basically just all the law of attraction. And within all this spirituality that I found for myself, I started developing more abilities and more reason and better intuition. I just think about things way more clearly now. I did deal with a lot of depression and anxiety my entire life, and OCD, and I just have some issues, but it's actually helped me understand my issues a lot more and handle them so much better. Spirituality isn't like a religion. Spirituality can be different for every single person. It's based on experiences and ways of being and things that you've seen, and it's just all based on personal experience. And everyone's spiritual journey is different, so it's just it's just cool to talk about and think about. And with my abilities, they've really strengthened just doing all this with the crystals and meditating. They have strengthened so much that it was crazy. So my friend, he wanted to know if there was going to be another lover in his life, or like a person of interest soon. So I described to the T exactly what this person was going to look like. And like a couple weeks later, he was like, I met the same exact guy you were telling me about. And that's not the first time that this has happened, which we will get into in the next episode of Intalkxicated. So thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. Really, really appreciate you guys. Make sure to check me out on social media. YouTube is KelsiDavies, and then pretty much all my other social media is Kelsi Davies with 2 I's at the end and 2 S's. So KelsiDavies. Hit that subscribe button. Also, ring that notification bell so that you guys know when I post if you guys are watching this on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next podcast. Stay woke, everyone.